China is a huge country both in terms of its population and size. With over 1.4 billion people, it is the most populous country in the world, and at 9.6 million square kilometers, it is the third largest country by land area. China's size gives it some advantages. For example, it has a large workforce and a huge domestic market. But even with its impressive numbers, China faces some major geographical problems. One of the most pressing issues for China is its lack of territorial protection. Because of its location, China has always been vulnerable to attacks from other countries. And with the growing tensions in the South China Sea, China's security is once again under threat. What is the South China Sea? The South China Sea is a large body of water located between China and the Philippines. It is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, with over $5 trillion worth of trade passing through it each year. The South China Sea is also home to a number of small islands and reefs, which are claimed by both China and the Philippines. These islands are known as the Spratly Islands. The Spratly Islands are important for two reasons. First, they are rich in natural resources, including oil and gas. Second, they offer strategic military advantages. For example, they could be used to control shipping lanes or to launch attacks on other countries. Why does China need the South China Sea? There are three main reasons why China needs the South China Sea. First, the South China Sea is vital for the Chinese SNBN's strategic patrol routes. These are the routes that Chinese nuclear submarines take to patrol the waters around China. The South China Sea is the only place where Chinese SSBNs can safely conduct patrols. If China lost control of the South China Sea, it would put its nuclear submarines at risk. Second, the South China Sea is a key part of China's String of Pearls strategy. The String of Pearls is a series of military bases and port facilities that China is building in the Indian Ocean. These facilities allow China to project its power into the Indian Ocean, which is home to some of the world's most important shipping lanes. Finally, the South China Sea is important for economic reasons. The area is rich in natural resources, including oil and gas, and as the world's largest trading nation, China relies on the shipping lanes of the South China Sea to transport goods to and from its ports. What are the geography problems of China? As you can see, the South China Sea is vital for China, but China faces several problems in the area. First, there is the problem of the Spratly Islands, as we mentioned before. These islands are claimed by both China and the Philippines. The dispute over who owns the islands has led to many confrontations, including a standoff in 2012 and a series of clashes in 2016. Second, there is the problem of the Scarborough Shoal. The Scarborough Shoal is a small reef located northeast of the Spratly Islands. It is claimed by both China and the Philippines. In 2012, China seized control of the shoal after a standoff with the Philippines. The Philippines has since filed a case against China in the Permanent Court of Arbitration, which is expected to rule on the matter in the coming month. Wrapping up, these problems are particularly evident in the South China Sea. The South China Sea is vital for China's security and economy, but the area is also the site of territorial disputes over other countries. These disputes have led to a number of confrontations, and they show no signs of stopping. China will need to find a way to resolve these disputes if it wants to maintain control of the South China Sea.